In the rugged peaks of the Drakensberg, where the mountains reached for the heavens, a darkness lurked that sent shivers down the spines of all who dared to venture there. Legends whispered among the locals spoke of a cannibalistic tribe hiding in the shadows, waiting for unsuspecting prey to stumble into their clutches. It was a moonless night when a group of hikers embarked on a treacherous journey through the heart of the Drakensberg. They were young and full of adventure, oblivious to the horrors that awaited them. As they trudged deeper into the wilderness, the air grew thick with an unsettling sense of foreboding. Unbeknownst to the hikers, the cannibal tribe known as the Azuru had watched their every step. The Azuru were no ordinary cannibals. They were believed to possess a dark magic that granted them enhanced strength and cunning, making them formidable adversaries. And as the hikers set up camp, laughter and merriment filled the air, temporarily easing their anxieties. But little did they know that they were being observed from the depths of the forest. The Azura had chosen their prey. Under the cloak of darkness, the Azura launched their assault. In a frenzied flurry, they descended upon the unsuspecting hikers, their savage hunger driving them forward. The campsite turned into a macabre of battleground, and the screams of terror pierced the night. One by one, the hikers fell victim to the insatiable hunger of the Azura. Their lives were extinguished in a frenzy of teeth and claws, their bodies desecrated by the ravenous tribe. The once vibrant campsite now resembled a ghastly feast, with remnants of torn flesh and pools of blood staining the earth. As dawn broke, the mountains revealed a gruesome scene. Only one hiker remained, hidden among the rocks, spared by some twist of fate. Trembling with fear, she witnessed the aftermath of the Azura's feast, the grisly evidence of their insatiable appetite. Alone and haunted by the horrors she had witnessed, the survivor navigated the treacherous terrain, her every step weighted with the burden of her fallen companions. She couldn't help but feel the Azura's presence lingering in the shadows, their hunger still lingering in the air. The Drakensberg, once a majestic and an awe-inspiring place, became a haunted landscape in the eyes of the survivor. The beauty of the mountains was forever tarnished by the memory of the cannibal tribe that dwelled within its depths, a reminder that darkness could lurk in even the most breathtaking of places. Legend has it that the survivor emerged from the Drakensberg mountains, her spirit forever scarred by the ordeal. She carried with her a harrowing tale of cannibals in the mountains, a cautionary reminder to all who would dare to wander too deep into the darkness that resided in the heart of the Drakensberg. So if you know about anything travelling down to the coast or Drakensberg, etc., you've got to stop at Harrismith. So first stop, done and dusted. Next up, Drakensberg. So we needed to make a fuel stop on the way home to the Berg, and by fuel, that's what I meant. Okay, so we have officially arrived at our house, and look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's day one almost complete. Gonna sit down, have a little drink, relax. And yeah, there's some crazy stories that I've heard just driving down here about potential alien abduction and sighting, as well as a haunted forest, which is a little bit down that way from where we stayed. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so guys, I was telling you about the UFO story. It was based on the woman by the name of Elizabeth Clara. I'm sure that's how you spell it. So we're at a burger place called the Cabo or Cabo, and there's a building here which you can just see behind me, and inside for 400 Rand per person you can hike to the alleged UFO landing area that was claimed by Elizabeth Clara, that was also abducted and had sex with the aliens. So yeah, I'll give you a better story breakdown a little bit later, but yeah, that's basically it, guys. 400 Rand, you can hike 11 kilometers to the UFO landing site. As you can see, look at those beautiful mountains in the background. It's absolutely stunning here. And yeah, needless to say, I'm not going to be doing that trip for 400 Rand. It's rather expensive just to go on a hike, but I'll be posting some more information and pictures and stories about this Elizabeth Clara, which is rather interesting. So yeah, stay tuned. So I'm standing outside now, and where I'm shining my torch over there, we legit just heard something run in and out of the bush. So we waited a while, and then it seemed like it just came back out, like peeped its head back in. I don't know what it was. Yeah, it's crazy out here. Try and get a bit closer and see what it is. Quite frankly, I don't feel safer going any closer than this. Yeah, maybe just gonna head inside for tonight and regroup in the morning and see what it was. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Let me head back to the house. Okay, so it is the next day, and I'm coming outside to where we heard some stuff last night. Let me just flip the camera, and yeah, that's basically what was there. Nothing, just shrubbery and bushes, and seems like absolutely nothing. So yeah, well, it's pretty weird, I ain't gonna lie. But like, especially being so close on the mountain here, there are a lot of baboons and wildlife zebras just rolling all around you, but so you never know quite what it is, but definitely something new I was here, because like I said, it looked out of the bush and then it stuck its head or its body back in the bush, and yeah, it was almost like a cat and mouse game of whether I saw it or not. But yeah, I definitely saw it. So tonight will be interesting. I think tomorrow or the next day, we're going to be attempting our hike on the abandoned hiking path where we felt like things were watching us. So yeah, that's going to be really crazy. I'm going to be doing a lot of filming while we're there to see what we can pick up on camera, if we can pick up anything. But so far last night was probably the scariest and creepiest night. So yeah, let's stay tuned and see what else happens. Okay, so guys, I'm here and I'm on private property as we speak. So this forest we are looking at right over here, apparently this forest is haunted. And when I say haunted, apparently the locals that
live and work in the area claim that in these very forests that you can see run along here, that there is something in here that is neither animal or human for that matter, but something that ventures in both worlds. Now the first thing that comes to mind is possibly a skinwalker of some sort. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that on the camera. I don't know if you heard that on the camera either. That is crazy. I don't know what that was. But like I say, this is private property, so I'm a little bit worried, but there was definitely something. I don't know if you picked that up. I think when I edit this video, I'm going to have to turn up the volume quite a bit because that was crazy. But yeah, so the first thing that comes to mind for me is a skinwalker of some sort. I can't unfortunately zoom in now while that I'm recording, but if that is true, this forest is about a 15-minute walk from where we are staying. And that kind of ties into what I possibly saw last night in our garden, because that's rather creepy, I ain't gonna lie. And you know, obviously coming down to the Drakensberg, I was seeking something weird and creepy, but I don't know what I'm expecting to see now. It's starting to feel a little bit more real all of a sudden. It's now currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. So anyways, stay tuned. Either tomorrow or the next day, I'm taking the plunge to go and hike that abandoned hiking trail where something was in those woods the last time. But this is rather creepy. So yeah, I think these are 3 minutes too long for me standing on private property. I think I need to get going now. If anything else happens, I'm definitely gonna film. Okay, so we are on our way to our hiking destination, and we are not taking the same one that we did last year. That one that was closed. So yeah, we're on a new adventure today. Apparently there's a beautiful cave, and hopefully we finally get to find our hidden treasure in the cave. Okay, so we got 2 paths, left or right. No, this video is not interactive. You don't get to push on your screen and choose which way we go. We are going which way, pal?
Right.
Alright, we're going right. We'll find out if that's the correct decision a little later on. Just 2 guys on a hiking trail into some misty mountains. Definitely seen this in a horror movie somewhere before. There's the sun. And there's another sun. Okay, so I know it's not very clear, but there's someone walking or hiking. Don't know exactly what it is. Don't know if we're going to catch them or if they're going to sweep around and catch us. Google shout out. So not only am I going to some caves, I'm getting an education lesson at the same time. Fun fact, Jared knows a lot about animals, doesn't know about himself.
That's the truth.
Captain's log, journal entry 33. We have since encountered fuck all. For my Americans, that means fuck all. Yeah, I did a learning for you guys today. I did a learning thing. Fuck all beteken fuck all. And so I don't ever bring anything to the show for you guys, educational wise. Also, we don't see that person anymore.
We don't.
In all fairness, when we first spotted them, they were squatting. Be one with nature.
My ears are cold.
How do you think I feel? I've got satellites on the side of my head, pal.
Look at that. I'm dirty. I won't see it.
Just trust me, guys, there's a bird out there.
There it goes.
Look at that sun. Just beautiful.
There's some food here.
Is it human?
Might be.
I don't think you guys get the scope of how steep this really is. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, it's funny, I was just thinking about Stranger Things now. Because of this hill, running up that hill.
What's up with all these poos?
Once again, not ours. Loving the sound effects. Something definitely came through here. Okay, so firstly we had to climb down those tires over there. That's their ladder. And really steep, crazy shit. But look at that. All worth it. 100% worth it. Just beautiful, just beautiful. But I have heard many people have fallen down here before, and I can see why. Is that the cave? That, yeah. Let's go in. We're inside that cave. I'll show you guys on the video. I don't know what that symbol is. Really?
want to hear water running over there.
What water are you drinking?
Purified.
Purified by Jared.
Purified.
In selected stalls now.
I don't know, purified. Could be drinking anything. Look. Oh fuck, I can't go further than that. That little speck over there. I don't know if I took a photo.
So Jay thinks it looks like someone's standing there with their arms folded.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Can you see it?
I couldn't see it in real life, but now I'm seeing it on the photo.
Like that little white speck over there.
And whereabouts is that in relation to what we are? How far do you think?
I don't know, maybe about 300 meters?
But it's also 300 meters through
That.
which could be 3,000 meters. Is that accessible to people?
I don't think so. I don't know how they would get there.
Dum dum dum. Plot twist. See, my theory from the
Where do you
last
go?
trip was that there are cannibals living in these here mountains. That just might fucking prove my point.
It's gone.
Really?
I can't see it.
So that 300 meters has turned into 200 meters all of a sudden and coming this way. Oh well, at least we got it on camera. If we die. We're heading into the cave once more. And this is going back towards whatever we saw on Jared's camera. So who knows what we might encounter in here now. I keep saying I hope I encounter something, but now when you're out here you realize how isolated you are actually. You don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Say cheese! I'm dying!
Man's fucking dying here. Probably not a good thing to have done this trip when he's still a little sick, but that's what people do. That's what best friends do. They suffer for you. Problem is I ain't suffering for him and carrying his body out. I'm just putting that out there.
If anything happens, you can run faster than me.
This is true. I can't run further than you, but I can run faster than you.
You can definitely run further than you now. I'm not making it up this hill. You can leave me here. Bring me my breakfast.
It's officially on camera. Jared has said, I'm faster than him and I can eat his breakfast.
What?
Yeah, so it's so deceiving, but you can't just tell how steep this mother father was, like proper down in the valley kind of stuff. I mean, look at the scope of the mountain size, and we were pretty much halfway up that bad boy on the side there. And it's not all just easy climbing either. It's treacherous conditions, especially when your knees are as bad as ours. Gosh, we sound old. Are you done dying, pal?
Yeah, I am. There's phlegm in my lungs, flopping around. It's like a one-way valve.
Okay guys, so it's my last night in the Drakensberg. And so far I haven't come across anything too worrying. But I'm about to enter this forest very quickly because I am trespassing. And I don't think they take too lightly to trespassers going onto their land, so I'm filming it as I go. So if you see the camera start shaking a lot, or some of the footage doesn't look too clear, it's because I am running and trying to get in and out here without being caught. So I'm trying to assess the situation of this gate where I need to climb through. Yeah, this don't look pretty. It's going to be difficult. Here we go. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, this definitely don't look pretty. And there's people watching me all of a sudden. I swear, like a lot of these locals just know that outsiders are about to do something mischievous, because like they watch you and they see what you do. Holy shit. Guys, I shit you not. There is something fucking walking right in this forest, right where I am. Holy shit. I might just get the chance to fucking catch something really spooky on camera today. Okay. Seems like the noise has died down a bit. I'm going in. I'm in and I'm walking inside here. Let me flip the camera. This is not spooky at all, right? Okay guys, there's definitely something here. What is it? I want to get closer, but I also don't want to get too close, just in case, because I don't know exactly what it is. Okay guys, so as you can hear, all the dogs in the area started to bark, which doesn't always necessarily mean anything bad. However, I'm starting to get a bit of a weird feeling here. It really feels as if someone or something is watching me, because the moment I start talking a lot, I start hearing the sounds. Just like that. and then I go quiet and the sounds stop. What is that? Oh gosh. Let's have a look. Wish me luck. That wasn't even the weirdest thing that just happened right now. I just have been asked to please leave the wooded area. So I told the guy, I'm like, sorry, just, taking some cool photos and videos of the woods. They look really cool. It's like, yeah, but you're not allowed to be here. You said you can come through here. And, he didn't seem too impressed by it, but didn't look like he exactly wanted to talk either, if I'm very honest. It's a pity because I feel like there's something creepy about these woods, not necessarily scary, but yeah, there is a guy that lives in the area that said he has some really cool information about the place. So he did say I can give him a call today, which I'm going to do, and just chat to him a little bit about it, in particular these woods that I was in right now, because I feel like that's where there could be potentially something interesting or a little story behind it. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up my Drakensberg trip for now. I think that's all the filming I'm going to be able to do. It's been interesting, it's been exciting. Yeah, it's been a trip, I'll tell you that much. It's been a trip, a lot of things I've learned. But yeah, when I chat to the certain individual I mentioned, I will overlay some of the stories he tells me over some of the other footage I've taken. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog style podcast for a difference for once. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I can't explain how exciting it was for me, so hopefully it's not the first time. Next up on my list, Pilgrim's Rest. That's one I need to do. So yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, share the hell out of these videos, and if you have any stories about the Drakensberg, you know where to lead them.